Trump came out yesterday in response to Keir Starmer announcing the news that the secret message that King Charles is going to bring next week to President Trump at the White House is an invite to be a member of the British Commonwealth, an associate member. And I posted a video saying this is just outrageous. Now, it doesn't mean Trump has done it, but the fact that Trump said he would be open to it is outrageous, ladies and gentlemen. Being an associate member isn't just ceremonial. I have covered these commonwealths, and the fact is that means you are affiliated with the British Empire and that the sovereign head of that is the King of England. On top of that, the UK is the center of really the globalist system and has been running attacks on America, on Trump, trying to keep the Ukraine war going. They're directing the whole thing. So it's disgusting. And then King Charles wants carbon taxes, world government. He's a huge WF globalist. So America is 1776. America was founded getting independence from King George III. And I can understand that Trump wants an alliance against China. We already have that supposedly with the UK because they have interest in their Commonwealth in New Zealand and in Australia and to some extent Taiwan. So Trump understands China's the main threat. My point is that I'm all for Canada being the 51st unofficial state economically. We have a $200 billion a year trade deficit. They depend on us. Free trade with them would be much better. They have 300% tariffs on a lot of our products like dairy, poultry, milk, eggs. I mean, it is just absolutely out of control. So major alliances are shifting. The EU is collapsing. They're now allied with China. The globalists were double-crossed by China 15 years ago. This is a long process of the globalist system falling. And the British Empire remnants on record in mainline PhD level political science textbooks will tell you that after World War II, we really officially merged a lot of our operations with the UK. And the UK is a tyranny. They're destroying their own sovereignty. My God, it's run by pedophiles. Keir Starmer is the top pedophile protector when he ran the CPS 15 years. Look it up. Everybody knows about this now. So it is normal to be outraged by this and to be concerned. You know, I get a little creeped out when we hear about this new trade deal with Mexico and Canada because that could be rolled into what we thought of as the North American Union. Even if it's, quote, run by the United States, still, we merged with Mexico and Canada. That's like merging with 4 or 5 Californias, all the leftists. So I understand Trump wants America to expand. Greenland makes sense. Panama Canal we built. It's ours. He's making all the right moves on 95% of things. But I'm not going to sit here on things like, oh, honorary member. Oh, it's no big deal. Canadians think it's honorary. It's not. They just dissolved Parliament under the orders of the King a month ago, 2 months ago, so that Trudeau could stay in a while. Research the contracts, research the governor generals, research all of this. That's why it's the exact same policies in all the Commonwealth countries, from the Virgin Islands to Australia to Canada to New Zealand. There's 56, 57, I believe 58 if we join, and it's a bunch of bull. I've interviewed all the top experts. I'm an expert on this. For 800 years, I've trained Jedi. My own counsel I'll keep. For some of the people down there saying, calm down, settle down. You got some people that jump on Trump about everything and make up stuff and nitpick. They're on one end. You got the left way out there, you know, they hate everything. And then you've got some people that just say, whatever Trump does, we should do it. Oh, like deport everybody from Gaza and turn it into condominiums? That's wrong. I disagree with that. So I don't want any foreign countries or groups influencing us, involved in our government, just like Israel. The UK is one of the big ones. The EU, the Communist Chinese. I want sovereignty for America, and that's what Trump's all about. So I love Trump. I support Trump. But this crap's a big deal, and they're trial ballooning this stuff. And I'm pretty sure Trump's just being friendly and being nice. And I'm just being very clear that we're having a cultural 1776 worldwide right now. And people don't want to be under the old empires of the EU and the UN. And it was all created right after World War II. The UN, the OECD, all these organizations, NATO. And I like Trump basically getting us out of the World Trade Organization a month ago with reciprocal trade tariff and all that. He's doing all the right moves. So I'm sure this is going to end up being some, maneuver he's got doing this because the UK knows they're done. The UK knows that their empire was totally tied to us, their whole globalist system. So they're trying to run over to us and have some alliance. We've already had that alliance and they've screwed us over. Not the people of the UK, but the criminals that have hijacked it. We need to liberate the UK. We need to liberate Canada culturally. We need to liberate Germany and the EU like Elon and I have been talking about. Not merge with it. Now, if they reformed everything and all the rest of it and made themselves 1776, that'd be different. They need, how about they pledge to hoist the flag of 1776 and get rid of the monarchy? How about that? How about that? How about under soft power, Trump's making all the right moves, they come under our system. Oh, if it's just ceremonial. 1776 all the way, never surrender. Follow me on X at Real Alex Jones. We'll cover this tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central with a Sunday transmission. Infowars.com/show, band.video, Real Alex Jones right here on X.